Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to the channel. Pretty big deal for me going on right now. I just picked up my P365 macro, excuse me. I waited that long, 10 days. I live in the state of California, so you have to wait 10 days every time you purchase a firearm, whether you're a CCW holder or not, you still have to wait your 10 days. So I'm pretty excited about this because right now, my kind of consistent concealed carry that I carry around with me is my Hellcat, right? One thing I'll say about the Hellcat is, I mean, it's a beautiful gun, right? It does what it's supposed to do, right? I've never had a time where I felt like the Hellcat lacked in any place except the trigger, right? The trigger had to be changed out. It was pretty bad, stock trigger. But other than that, I never really had a complaint. But this right here, from me shooting it before. Oh my God.
You like that?
Bruh. Real quick, let me take a second. Bro, from other people and me just getting a chance and opportunity to watch a ton of videos on it. I mean, I'm pretty sure this is gonna take over for this one right here. And you know, in California, you can have a few guns on your CCW, but I definitely just wanted more. When I first got my CCW, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't know enough. I pretty much only had 2 pistols to my name at that time. And it's Glock 17 and this Hellcat Pro. You kind of don't even know how you would want to change stuff up. And don't get me wrong, you'll need what you need, right? You have this, you're good, right? You have a Glock, you're good. But once you experience guns a little bit more, you start to realize like, hey, there are better ones out there than just the ones I own, right? And that's what I kind of figured out. So eventually I said, you know what? Let me start getting some more. So then I jumped into the P320 and the Echelon, and I started getting these other pistols. One thing I knew I needed was something that was another compact, just like I have right now. Because when it comes to this, I'm 6'8", about 300 pounds. It's real easy to carry this. You never know I had it, whether it's a crossbody bag, whether it's in my appendix, whether it's, you know, at my 6 o'clock, you know, excuse me, at my 3 o'clock. No matter what it is, you know, I pretty much can conceal it. But this is pretty much the same size. So I wanted you guys to experience this with me because it's a big deal for me. What sucks is having the most expensive hobby. I, just like most people, have a day job. My day job funds my bills, but then at the same time, it funds an addiction, right? My addiction is these guns, right? And I love them, I truly do. Honestly, I kind of like how it's wrapped in plastic. This is probably the second gun. This is something that SIG does, I think, because my P320 was wrapped up like this too. And one of the biggest things I like about these, and I'm gonna be honest with you, the reason why I got it and the reason why I convinced myself to do it, I'm a salesman in real life, but you know, I had to sell myself on this because it cost a pretty penny. You know, what convinced me to do this was, if I get one of these, it's like I got 5 other guns too, right? Because the modularity of these is just insane. So, pulling this out, man. And you know, you go to the store and you do your thing, and you know, I'm pretty lazy. I'm not gonna sit up here and try to figure out how to maneuver through all this, but gotta keep these around. Never throw that away. Don't do like me and never throw nothing away. I'm not a hoarder, but shit, damn near. All right. Gotta keep you one of these. But just looking at it, right? I mean, one thing I always say before I get into the gun itself, one thing I'll say about SIG is I like their cases better than anybody else's. Like, this is one of those cases I could take this to the range by itself, right? So this is one thing I always liked about SIG, but you know, just coming stock, what I love about it is I love that this is comped, right? I think I'll say from a stock Hellcat Pro, and again, this is not comparing apples to apples here, right? This is a comp gun, right? So it's comped at the end of the slide here. So it's not comparing apples to apples. I understand that, but again, one of my favorite things is the fact that it's so modular, right? I'm able to have a lot of guns here, and it's pretty oiled up out the box. Get my microfiber here, but yeah, it's pretty oiled up out the box. I mean, you can hear, I'm in California, so we have this thing called a magazine disconnect. So the magazine has to be in there for me to hear what the trigger sounds like. But if you see, the take up is like immediate. I'm here, I'm already at the wall here, right? And then even after that, really quick, I'm glad I did this. Even comes with your thumb safeties right here, right? Obviously, as you can see, the Hellcat comes with a trigger safety. This comes with a thumb safety. And like I said, real easy to rack. Take up is basically nothing, and then pop. So pop, take up, you know, trigger was pulled, take up right there. Boom. Yeah. So, and I'm gonna be honest with you, I think it even fits my hands, and I have these big old paws. Like I said, I'm 6'8". So finding something that can fit within, you know, my two hands and fits pretty good, right? It's not the easiest thing. One thing I like though is, you see how this shoots out? Man, SIG just knows what they're doing. They know how to make a good gun. At the end of the day, they know how to make a good gun. Definitely gonna get rid of this magazine disconnect though. This is it's annoying. I did that in my Hellcat. I got rid of it, so definitely probably gonna. But see, Hellcat has a lot more take up. See that? Than this one does. Comes with some back straps for different size hands. This one feels, you know, pretty decent to me, but obviously I always go with the biggest one they offer, just because the bigger your hands are, I would always suggest, you know, the bigger grip. But honestly, I think this feels a little bit better, and they're real comparable in size, right? Real comparable in size. I think the SIG is a tad bit slimmer than the Hellcat, but real comparable in size.